testing 各位馬友，我哋真係今日你打呢個將軍㗎啦！我哋上集探晒上邊呢個核突嘅，我都唔知叫形容做咩路，成扎啲血肉長城咁樣。今日應該真係落去打將軍啊！自動幫我4點啦。記得咧落嚟呢個位之前咧，上邊有個補血站啊，記得用埋先好落嚟啊，方便係一個長休嘅補血站嚟，直接就補滿晒你嗰啲咁嘅法術位啊，唔係佢係假長休，原來啲短休冇恢復到，不過都好啦，都係一個幫你恢復法術位嘅位置開。
No longer a background murmur, the presence in your mind builds to a roar.
We've found it. The Absolute is behind this door.
Absolute 都係後邊添啊 ，OK。喂，對住咗大隻人啦喎，已經。做咩唔俾我行？哦，嚟啦！
You said it was under control.
It isn't you I answer to, Gortash.
You're Gortash.
Oh, the general voice. Is this where we salute?
Salute, yes, with cleavers through his blood-starved flesh. How it crawls with failure, like flies on lick-wet carrion.
You forget yourself, Orin. I've played my part.
You built an army for our masters, true enough, but what of the astral prison? A rogue true soul flaunting it under your nose all this time, and you ran from him.
Sure that they would follow and deliver it into my hands here. If you would cease these distractions.
The distractions have been yours, Ketherick. Perhaps we never should have dug your daughter up. So you haven't lost your edge, but you're still not as sharp as Orin, I wager. The Slayer against the Undying One. That'd be fun to see.
His crypt breath sings to my sinews again, again. But he must lead the murder march to Baldur's grave.
If the weapon is truly in your grasp, Ketherick, might I suggest closing your fist? Orin and I can wait for you no longer. The plan proceeds. We're going to the city, and we expect you to follow. Army and the weapon in tow.
The Edict of Bane.
唔使打晒3個，佢2個會走。我哋淨係打佢將軍嘅應該。哇！呢個腦嚟嘅喎，師傅好核突喎。
The Testament of Merkel.
An elder brain. One of the cruelest and most powerful creatures in existence. Enslaved by mere mortals.
嚇！主腦呢個叫。
It wouldn't do to fight in front of our guest. Behold, Duke Ravengard, the Absolute.
Whom preserve us?
You wag your word flap in vain, Alderling. Once the worm holds the whip, your shredded flesh will serve us.
重啊！唔好啊！係入咗去最後都係救唔到嘅呢個，一定會入嘅。
Shit, no! Father!
Now, it's really time we were going. We will empty this place and begin the march. You may catch up with the army once you've retrieved the weapon. And Ketherick, do try not to sulk. You're supposed to be the fearsome general come to conquer the city. And I am the hero who will save it.
啊！做連公爵都走埋。
It is time, faithful ones. March on Baldur's Gate. We go to prepare the way.
即係就算而家我哋一刻殺咗將軍，其實都冇用。將軍唔係領頭人嚟嘅，原來以為係領頭人，原來唔係假的。咁啊，而家殺死佢啦，個目標就係save 先。反正呢個淨係得劇情我都冇嘢揀，冇嘢做，有啲老怪喺度。傾偈係咪應該做得
There you are, as predicted. What is it, I wonder, that draws one toward death like a moth to light? You could have run away, absconded with the prism. The one thing that could prevent me from fulfilling my destiny. But the lure of one's destiny is irresistible, isn't it? Perhaps you hope to learn your place in history before you are erased from it. A bright flash of clarity before the snuffing out.
我只係想擺住隻寄生蟲，包括你在內。我嘅位置係乜嘢 ？OK。
Your place is to die, so that I'm. Let us speak
條
plainly.
廢話。
My Lord Merkel gave me the one thing I desired, the one thing no other god could grant me. My daughter's life returned. Her heart
哦，
beating
真
once
係
more. For that, he asked that I serve as his chosen. Join all. He's never had a more devoted follower. I have fought great wars before, in the service of other gods and other powers. But for Merkel, you are all that stands between me and my destiny. And you have brought the prism here.
咪依
I
家
will
係
kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant.
而家唔算太遲，你仲有機會懺悔。試下說服啦，18應該都還可以。
Repent, perhaps? No. There is no repentance.
誒，
No release. My debt can never be repaid.
你個女係對抗你嘅人啊！
He is here. He is watching. He is listening. He is.
要死啦！
He is.
哦，自己跳樓死，我唔使打。哦，佢變身啊！你知啦，唔通佢同隻怪獸融合咗？我已經眨眼眨咗好耐啦，望住下邊。佢有眨眼嘅，後邊有煙嘅，應該係 loading 嘅，唔知啫嘛。做乜嘢？做乜嘢？哦，我跳過對話。哦，叫死咗啊！死咗啊！將軍咁樣就。歲月之神，憤怒，米爾寇，哦，原來最後唔使打將軍，我打佢喎，米爾寇。 死神必備鐮刀一把。直接打啦喎，好似偈都唔使傾。
The Triad help us.
每個人要講一句嘢。OK。將暗夜之歌從將軍嘅靈魂囚牢咩啊監獄裏邊救翻出嚟，利用協助動作。哦 ，OK， 揾下喺邊先。但係呢度仲有奪心魔㗎，小心啲。哦，喺呢度，艾琳女士喺呢邊。哇，勁多人啊！黐線。係啊，就係嗰個暗夜之歌。哇，要跑過去喎。邊個跑得最快？好似有啲遠喎。呢個哇11 level 啊，大佬！邊個去好咧？定係派啲最渣嗰個去？可能會跑得快啲，但係未到佢住而家呢刻。我哋而家先用個加速術，不如俾我啦，直接俾我過去算啦。我如果唔會加速術跑，都應該可以嘅。多個行動咯，行多 round 就未必係。好，用個加速術先。一齊行咗呢條路先咯，清空咗條路，救咗阿女士出嚟先。佢嗰度唔係中部。唔係中部可以直接飛過嚟，下 round 已經得。定係跳上去咧？用埋中路跳上去打呢個奪心魔冇咧？孵化。飛上去先，下 round 同你玩。但我驚我冇咗嗰個專注，比想像中容易。加埋有暗夜之歌幫手，依家兜嘢車埋把弓，射幾箭應該收起皮啊！可以。哇，30啊，大得。有冇啲好啲啊？命中率高少少啊，大佬。魔法飛彈佢有黐孖筋，魔法飛彈食屎啦！5粒魔法飛彈仲唔死？一招，哇！看得見吃不着，傻仔咩？死亡之神嘅重複，你啲重複咁渣嘅，你啲咩神嚟㗎
？Impossible. Death cannot take me. I am its master. My lord, hear me.
都係要死。
Nothing. I am forsaken. You have no idea what you've done. Isabel.
我俾咗咁多機會你。哇！呢個真係好痛恨佢，俾佢韞咗幾個世紀。黐咗線。你比較近，所以你捉翻個劇情。
No, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. You have my sword, my fealty. Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
OK。 視親慘亡。
Permanently this time.
Ketheric's netherstone. It's in his armor. Take it.
你要攞好嘢喎，要喺條屍度攞嘢喎。佢條屍喺邊度？上邊啊？好啦，攞到嗰粒內飾石。
In death, the body is cooling, but energy radiates from the stone.
Remarkable. Truly. Now the picture comes together. The
睇埋
absolute
劇
is
情
neither
先，
god nor man.
睇埋劇情先。
It is the elder brain you saw, held here by those three against its will. The crown it wears controls it, and these stones control the crown. It has been dominated.
佢就俾呢
To
3條友
master an elder brain. To subdue it. Our enemies are formidable.
控制住咗呢3條。你哋點樣離開到星界靈鏡啊？問下先啦，逐樣問咗一，逐
A
樣問。
temporary reprieve, but a welcome one. With the brain on its way to the city, its influence here is weakened.
哦，呢個主腦唔喺度，咩寶石啊？呢啲係
Crown's markings suggest it was forged in Netheril, an ancient empire whose mastery over magic rivaled that of the gods. It is a crown of domination. The stones were taken from its crest. They are nether stones, imbued with the ability to control the wearer of the crown. The crown's netherese magic must be the true source of the parasite's abilities. This must be what elevates their potential. It must be
OK，
the reason nobody could heal you. If the crown can do this to the parasites, I dare not imagine what it is doing to the brain. One of them I know, Lord Enver Gortash, an arms dealer and a slaver, a worshipper of Bane.
暴虐之神班恩。
The other is a mystery to me, but the way she spoke, it's most likely she follows Baal, the god of murder. Ketheric was a follower of Merkel, which means the Absolute is a front for the gods of death, and our enemies are the chosen of the Dead Three.
哦，又係濕鳩神搞嘅鬼，死亡3神嘅選民。OK， 我哋而家應點算？問咗一先啦。
Bane, Baal, and Merkel, the tyrant, the assassin, and the necromancer. They are known to pick from their most devout followers a chosen, granting them incredible powers. Each one alone would be a formidable enemy, but working together and controlling an elder brain, I dare not imagine what they might achieve. We prepare for the fight of our lives, and the lives of everyone in Faerun. The army of the Absolute is marching on Baldur's Gate. Within the city, an elder brain brimming with power, ready to turn everyone within its reach into mind flayers. All it needs is an order. An order the Death God's chosen are on the cusp of giving. We must wrest control of the brain from the chosen before that happens. We must take their stones. Our chances of success are slim, but we must not fail. If we fail, everything ends.
係咯，我哋攞咗其中一個寶石
I will
咯，
be
已
your
經。
shield, but you must be the sword. And when the chance to strike comes, you must take it. For there may only be one chance.
OK， 睇下呢個咩嚟嘅？箭錘啊，咁啊，商用武器嚟嘅，有強酸啦，睇落冇咩大特別啊。哦，係喎，強酸火焰本身有加個心靈啫喎，純粹係。呢個真奇嘅重甲，氣法 亡者哀號，我呢度冇睇過呢個戲法，重甲嚟嘅，所有傷害減2，好勁啊！咁啊，第二咧就收割者嘅肝體，啟用後你唔會俾任何魔法同動作強制移動 ，OK。但係喺敏捷變定會劣勢。仲有一個盾，奧術增強唔睇啦，呢啲盾同眼擊不嬲都有啦，唔算太特別啊。呢、個就法術嘅，誒有啲治療睇下喎，琴晚。OK， easy。哦，補給包唔好客氣啦，執其他嗰啲啦。隻魔銳仲係跟住我，仲有隻風元素仲係跟住咗我。呢度係隨時可以走嘅意思。啊，兜個靚圈先啦，呢度。雖然我覺得應該冇乜特別。啊，呢度上面有個窿喎，我哋未睇嘅落。俾慢盾擊住咗啊！奪心魔裏邊有啲乜吉嘅？OK， 呢個位有得落去啊！咩嚟㗎？整咗咁嘅衰位大有，唔覺有咩特別嘢嘅？要捐落去跳落去啊！我純粹有個位後邊偷襲啫喎，似係，誒，絕對終結。呢本書對自然造成有危險。下邊嘅文字係錯咗回應，必須承認唔知咩。自己個人孭一杯水好好躺下，有興趣自己睇啊！呢啲啊，偉大藍圖，哇！呢啲想睇下啦，及下先。偉大藍圖咁你講乜嘢？口頭指令嚟嘅一個啊，係奪心魔物種嘅野心，我哋透過一大規模嘅鋭變。OK， 得，好，有支酒，銀杯，咦？入侵計劃喎又，好似之前喺邀請函，招兩貴族會邀請你嚟，咁啊，可以出席嘛？劍彎得數到罪 ，OK。好，我想問下呢啲咁嘅嘢跟咗要跟幾耐？呢樣魔藥，佢冇回合數話俾我聽停。幾有錢嘅話，呢班友仔。OK， 我哋就已經搞掂晒、執晒啲嘢啦，咁而家飛翻出去啦嚇 ，Go！ 拿住一大抽嘢衝出嚟，好啦，走啦。咦？出咗嚟邊啊？底層啊喺翻。啊邊個喺度嘅？守墓人喺度嘅？啊邊個有感嘆好喎？威爾同威爾傾下偈先。大聲啲。
That parasite in his brain, Father could wreak untold havoc in the Absolute's name. Should Baldur's Gate fall to the Absolute, every one of the coast cities will be ripe for the plucking. We're not just fighting for our cure. We're fighting for my father. We're fighting for the gate. We're fighting for all of Faerun.
OK， 問下一先。
Worms Rock
捉咗去邊？飛龍哦，就係嗰個飛龍關。
It serves as headquarters for the Flaming Fist and their commander, my father. The Absolute's armies on the march. Gods forbid a tadpoled Grand Duke throw open the gates for them.
好啦，問下另外嗰兩個人有咩知唔知另外兩個咩人啊？
Orin? I'd never heard tell of, but Gortash I know. Or know of, more precisely. A self-styled strategic advisor to Baldur's Gate's peers. A bit player with dreams of a leading role, the way Father told it. He had no use for Gortash, and even less for his advice. I don't remember much beyond that. But where these chosen are concerned, I have a suspicion.
OK。如果你嘅家鄉俾人圍攻，會用啲咩嚟犧牲？我情願獻出我嘅生命。如果你呢個意思，我唔會放棄自己靈魂。唔係好明嘅意思。一啦，講下。
As would I. And I was 17. Father, older Raven got. That's when the cult of the dragon made its
怒無教，
Cult
新
of the
聽。
dragon, a fractured religion. Some believers hold that undead dragons will inherit the world.
Okay.
Others worship the dragon goddess Tiamat and intend to summon her to Faerun.
龍無教入咗柏德之門啊！淨係留翻你喺度，你係點頭，聽佢繼續講啦。
A 10-day after Father left, I heard a whisper as I slept. Duskhawk Hill, the queen of chaos awakens. Go alone. I grabbed a rapier and set out. There wasn't a cloud in the sky, yet not a single star was shining. There they were, gathered at the foot of the hill.
Your head tingles. Will wants to show you what happened.
允許啦，放過係大佬。
In the looming shadow of the mount, 5 groups of 5 figures each encircle a lofty totem. Atop each totem, a dragon's head is carved, and a massive orb held in its mouth. The cultists chant, first softly, then crying to the starless sky. There is a crack of thunder, a gust of wind, and a dragon's white head appears in the storm. The first of Tiamat's 5 heads. As the maelstrom howls, Mizora's lips press to your ear. She will destroy Baldur's Gate. Grant me your soul, and I will give you the power to save it.
哦，
She whispers.
就係咁樣，因為咁樣而簽約嘅。
She read the terms while 2 devils stood witness, and I said yes. One soul for one city.
OK， 肯定唔在乎佢點解會救佢係嘛？呢個係一個勇敢嘅選項，而且很可怕。你自己一個殺咗25個。OK， 講咗1先。
She didn't. She came on order of her mistress, Zarya. Tiamat made a play for power. Zariel had other plans. That was the most Mizora's ever said. All that mattered was that she got her prize. Another pet added to her warlock menagerie.
講1啦。
I don't know that it was the moment I agreed, I burned with the fires of Avernus. The cultists choked on our poisons and burnt. My soul was bound, and my lips were sealed.
眼應該另一個故事我估。
It is.
咦唔係喎，原來係呢個故事就係。
Mizora replaced it with a sending stone. She uses it to. I could flee to the spine of the world, or the depths of the lower dark, and still never shake her. He returned to an unsuspecting city and a wayward son with a. I tried to tell him the truth, but my mouth couldn't form the words. I'd led him to the battlefield, but Mizora had swept him clean.
完全係陷佢不義
I
啊！
showed him my stone eye, but he only turned away. After, he said only one word. Go. So I did. I understand.
咦，可以講其他嘢喎。
No, he did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into it, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
我諗我唔能夠怪責佢， 隨時山出國。
The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard.
OK， 咁啊，威爾呢個解決咗啦。心王點解會彈出嚟嘅？真係好奇怪。有嘢講佢話。
A curse lifted. The dead three allied once more. The balance shifts. There are depths to this alliance yet unplumbed. Do illithids possess souls?
試下先。有冇靈魂咧？究竟靈級怪吸完之後會變咗個老仔？動物有冇靈魂？都有啊，係咪咁講咧？我承認我冇諗過呢個問題。
Thou shalt think about it now, and I shall give the answer.
嚇
Mind flayers are soulless.
哦 ，My Fear 係冇靈魂嘅。
Yet, the three amass an illithid army void of apostolic souls that could imbue them with power. A flock without souls, yet to what end, mortal? This is the question thou must come to answer. Until such time, be availed of my services.
等陣先，咁之前我哋見過有個靈級怪有自我意志，擺脱咗偉大藍圖嗰個，我唔記得叫咩名啦，即係同隻哥布林一齊嗰個，其實佢都可以叫做冇靈魂咩？我又未必好認同喎。OK， 咁啊傾下偈啦，咁啊呢個點解會喺度
Where matters of balance are concerned, I am yes, Bane, Lord of
骸骨之王
Baal, Lord of Murder, once judged, ascended, then the alliance is reforged, mortal. The plains thus know.
OK， 咁啊講完啦，呢把純粹問咗一個問題啫，向我哋。咁啊呢兩條係救咗出嚟嗰兩個啦。啊唔係喎，唔係救出嚟嗰兩個嚟喎。出翻嚟。
Ketheric's done, but that army's already on the move.
非常之多人，咁我哋揾翻影心出嚟同咩之哥傾偈先啊！我哋解翻佢啦。
I would not linger in this land over long, but
好，
whatever
營地
your
揾你。
business, you're sure? Oh, back and forth. Speak. You're sure?
Yes，
Oh,
哎呀屌！
back and speak. You're sure? Later then. I tell you not to get in trouble.
呢隻玩召喚都幾好，啲怪召喚得嚟都幾勁。好，跟住我哋揾翻影心出嚟傾偈先。
The shadows are... You wanted something? Of course.
一個係月亮神嘅女嘅使者，一個係黑暗法官嘅前黑暗法官啊！睇下佢哋兩個有咩傾下偈傾下先。咦？佢邊？咦？頭先唔喺度咩？咦？哈醫生又喺度嘅。咦？去邊啊？我睇錯咗咩？頭先唔喺度咩？特登 call 翻出嚟。揾咗伊索貝爾傾偈先。
I can't believe it. I can't believe Aelin is here. And my father.
終於承認啦
I
咩？
heard what happened. What he'd become. By killing him. You set him free. You set Aelin free. And me.
係啊，有淵源喎，咩事咧？
A great deal. Ketheric Thorm is... He raised me to serve Selûne as my mother, rest her soul, had wished. He was every... When an emissary of Selûne came to our little town, tell me, do you believe in love at first sight?
吹水。
This was different. It was like, lucky for me, she felt the same way. But my father was skeptical. Aelin is immortal, after all. I understand it's strange. There's an imbalance between us, so then... And this is where I still need answers. I died. I'm not sure how, why, but all was black.
你死有啲奇怪喎，咁講。
Next I knew, I was being jolted awake. I smelled musty air, I saw shadows.
佢死完，跟住佢阿爸將佢復活翻啦。
So changed. So hideously warped.
呢個咩意思？咩教？唔知咩意思。
I didn't know that then, but I could see the change in him. I found last light within the shadows, made a shelter there. By the time Jaheira came, I'd pieced together just enough to know I'd been dead 100 years. That my father was the source. I couldn't tell her who I was. I had to protect them. And myself. No matter what.
OK， 講一啦。
It's all out in the open now. And with my father dead, I'm grateful for your help. Your friendship. I hope we won't intrude on...
好，呢個都講完啦。驗權嘅呢個冇名，阿爾森。咦？咁邊個咧？嗰個細路仔咧？我哋救唔到個細路仔啊？唔係呢個啊，如果摩爾唔喺月出就可能已經搭咗隻船入城啦。去柏德之門啊，即係要去柏德之門先揾得翻佢啦。
You did it. Ketheric Thorm is no more. The shadow's grip is
應該有個獎勵。
Not as glad. Nature moves at its own pace and bestows its bounty when it sees fit.
適合嘅時候。
Give it time.
Thaniel rests well. He's healing very rapidly, now that Oliver has returned to him. No more than my right hand can absorb my left. Oliver is helping Thaniel. Once the curse is lifted, I hope they will remain as a pair. Still, I would like to return here someday. See Thaniel and Oliver again. I can't say for certain, but we'll see it come to pass long before this place. I knew I could put my faith in you. If only
而家點樣啊？你搞掂啦喎！
I have. Anyway, once the curse is lifted, nature can take its course without me. I belong at your side. And I'm glad to be had.
Okay.
Glad to be with.
呢個解決完自己嘅事，繼續過嚟幫手啊！伊索貝已傾咗偈，喂，我想揾我想嗰個人去邊？係得，全部人過晒嚟喎，全部呢啲細路僆仔都過咗嚟喎，佢哋實話我未救到摩爾啦，唔係。
Alfira's writing us a song. A stupid song. This is Mars.
令人不快嘅地方。
Where did
反正你已經死咗。一啦。
Of course she is. You hang on to that.
呢細路好搞笑。之前我覺得佢哋偷嘅嘢好乞人憎，依家覺得幾搞笑。
Alfira wants to write us a song about you fighting Ketheric. What? Where is she? You think so? You think so? Mole is gonna...
Why, yes. Once Alfira is done with this song, we will be looking for Paige. So? Did you want something, or you just hit stir?
有咩買先？條友仔都仲有啲嘢買嘅。
Exactly. And we'll
OK。呢個係哦，唱歌嗰個。
You're here. Good. That's good. Sorry, I'm just worried about the kids. I've been trying to cheer them up. We're writing a song together. But I think they're just humoring me.
就像我跟你說話係為咗遷就你一樣。問好，即係咩意思？冇咩買。
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we? Yes. I've.
好。咦，我又要啊！等喂，自己喺度彈。咦？呢個唔係呢個私人極藝。啲小白圍就喺度聽，跟住又搞笑。佢話佢阿媽唱得好垃圾，死成班過晒嚟。咩聲嚟嘅？啲咔咔聲，呢叫整爛嗰啲物。好，彈完啦。
Back in last life, I was wrecking, and then a blinding. Didn't think we'd make it without the old L Rider to lead us. But you did a damn fine job.
我解放咗兩個，認定佢已經死咗，攞錢出嚟。
I would. He didn't have any fight left in him.
OK， 佢自己走咗，認為唔敢面對大家。
The briefest hesitation as Ceres wars with old loyalties and wins.
I looked up to him. We all did. But he let us down when we needed him most. There are less mouths to feed, but we still need supplies for the road. We'll scavenge what we can. Hopefully.
放心啦，一定會。OK， 仲彈琴你友仔。
That was a blast. Thank you.
啊，就係咁啫。OK。驗權呢樣就咁叫，有冇得上啊？再呢度冇。係嘛？冇人啊？我哋執大嘢㗎啦。嘢就執晒㗎啦，落翻啦。都冇咩搞呢，應該。下面有條友買嘢㗎喎。呢個行咗，行呢邊應該。咦，菜啊呢個傾咗。賣嘢嘅有兩個。一個係馬蒂斯啦，頭先傾過偈啦，一個係守墓人。哦，呢兩個啫，冇嘢。驗權又係叫。
When Dugelton formed the Flaming Fist, he sought out people of courage and honor to fill its rank. You saved Daniel, lifted the curse. It's safe to say you'd have been recruited in an instant.
一幫僱傭兵啫，傷風敗俗。係聽住個故事長大啊，聽下先。
Gruff and intimidating, but he had the. I don't know if this Duke Ray. I hope you can save him. For the good.
跟我走吧，所以有個以後可以 call 個人。
Thank you, but look at me.
一個世紀之前嘅人已經係。
A glimpse of history barely strong enough to stand on his own.
呢個講係佢瞓覺瞓咗成個世紀。
Daniel should have someone here when he wakes up. It's the least I can do. I don't think there will be. The truth is, The shadow fell, but because of you, Thaniel is safe. Because of you, I could help.
OK， 我想揾翻暗夜之歌，係見唔到嘅，不過定係軍需官有興趣可以買嘢，遲啲先不過啊，唔係傾下偈先，勁開心
Just tell me what you
嚇！
need.
屌冇嘢講㗎你，仆街！遲啲過嚟睇下有咩買。
Darkness on the Iron Hands for dragging him into this.
Moonrise has been.
呢個好多怨言嘅。
There you are. I was wondering where the devil you'd been.
賭個小價，你想做咩咧
To talk about Wolverine, of course.
唔想同你扯咩關係喎，係啦。
Wolverine and the Iron Hand gnomes. They have room powder.
嚇！佢想炸咗佢，唔通想做咩啊？我哋有排忙啦，交俾我啦。你已經唔證明唔做呢啲嘢啦，咁樣。OK。
With the sword of justice in one hand and the sheep to saving the city.
嚇！冇講咩事喎，大概。
I'll be seeing you.
我講話有排忙啫嘛，係咩？唔係咩？有排忙咪即係同佢嗰樣嘢其中一樣嘢忙嘅咯，唔係咩意思咩？哦，咁咪撈翻咯，等陣先。OK， 繼續。
I can't believe Wolverine.
Perhaps the Iron Hands could return here in the future. Claim it as an outpost.
呢度仲有冇咧？呢個軍需官，好，出面仲有幾個人，驗權，
The heart of the Absolute alive. Thanks to you, you did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies.
我已經有啦，我招募咗佢，太多生命使佢。我有你講一啦，不如係咪講二啊
Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her harpers, Halsin's strength and loyalty will bolster you in times of need. But if we are to succeed, we will need others.
召集咗佢軍隊。
Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours.
我有批愚人軍隊喎，應該。
Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and in together, we.
去街上面揾。
The road to Baldur's Gate is west of the town. If we hurry, we'll arrive before the Absolute's forces.
冇咩咯喎，呢度啲如果本身嗰個酒館啲人飛晒過嚟，其實出邊冇咩人㗎咯喎，應該。街上面意思其實係咪話係去到柏德之門啊？已經 F2 柏德之門係街上面喎，嘅路上揾。我想揾翻邊個出嚟啫？暗夜之歌唔知點解消失咗。頂你又話同影心傾偈，搞掂完之後又唔見咗人。不過算啦，可能你真係走咗先，我哋之後再同你傾啦先有。兜到圈睇一睇啦，冇啊，今集就算啦。一係飛埋翻去嗰個旅館睇一睇啊，又話有冇冇啊？好，飛翻旅館揦眼啦。 冇 Q 晒人。啊，嗰幾隻牛去邊咧？唔知。唔見咗你牛都，牛。但係啲牛唔知係咪去咗邊？呢度呢度有個人喎，仲有幾個人喺度喎。哦，嗰、個係啊，羅蘭啊。
The light. It's happening. Ketherick is about to get a long oak.
嗯。
I hope all of this is coming to.
搞掂咗咯喎，咁你哋冇反應嘅。
I hope all of this is.
Maybe the light is good news. Maybe.
嗯，佢哋係冇有反應嘅。OK。咁啊，今集嚟呢度啦，咁啊解晒啦。下集我哋應該出發去 F3 啊呢個嘅柏德之門㗎啦，真係啊！咁啊，下集再見各位馬友。咁如果中意條片或者要知道咧邊個暗夜之歌喺邊度嘅話咧，咁話聲啊 Marcus 知 ，miss 咗去邊？唔知呢度前面做咩有條友嘅？傾下偈先。咩人嚟㗎你呢個？傾埋呢個差唔多啦，真係又係喺度守住個地方純粹。屌，被逼。好，下集再見，拜拜。